Hello there, my beautiful radiant Leo souls, and welcome back to Cosmic Wisdom. I am so glad you found your way here to this sacred space where we dive into the magnificent mysteries of the universe together. If you are listening to this message right now, I want you to know that this is no accident. Your spirit, your magnificent lion heart, has guided you here for a reason. There is a powerful cosmic transmission waiting just for you, a message that has been written in the stars and is now ready to be delivered directly to your soul. Can you feel it? That subtle yet unmistakable hum in the air, that feeling of anticipation that something truly monumental is on the horizon. Trust that feeling, dear Leo, for the universe is about to put on a grand performance in the theater of your life. The cosmos, in its infinite and loving wisdom, has been the silent audience to your journey. It has not missed a single moment. It saw the times you stood tall, your light shining so brightly for others even when your own spirit felt weary. It witnessed the quiet moments behind the curtain when the applause faded, and you wondered if your own needs would ever take center stage. The universe has seen every generous act, every creative spark you shared freely, and every single time you chose courage over comfort, leadership over lingering in the shadows. And now, my friends, it is preparing to shower you with a standing ovation you will never forget. A divine blessing is making its way to you, a tangible golden wave of abundance designed to honor your royal spirit. But that is not all. In a dramatic twist, worthy of the star that you are, this wave of prosperity will arrive alongside a powerful beam of truth, a truth that will illuminate a shadow in your kingdom, a revelation that will make your proud heart beat faster with a mix of shock, clarity, and ultimately liberation. Two cosmic acts are unfolding at once, one of financial grace and one of piercing, undeniable truth. My magnificent Leo, are you truly ready to receive both? If you feel this resonance in your soul, if you sense that this message is meant for you, I invite you to declare your readiness with me. Go down to the comments right now and affirm. Comment your birthday and let the universe unfold the mystery of who you are. Let's fill that space with our collective power and intention. And if you have not yet joined our beautiful Cosmic Wisdom family, please take this moment to press that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. You are a vital part of this community, and I want to ensure you never miss these life-altering updates that the universe has in store for you. Do you remember all those times, dear Leo, when you poured your heart and soul into a project, a friendship, a dream with no guarantee of applause? The late nights you spent perfecting your craft, the energy you invested in lifting others up, believing in their potential as much as your own. There were days, weren't there, when it felt like your magnificent generosity went unnoticed, like you were broadcasting your beautiful light into a silent, empty void. You may have questioned if your efforts were truly making a difference. But here is a secret, beautiful soul. The universe has never been silent. It hasn't forgotten you. It has been meticulously preparing your stage. It has been clearing the path, piece by piece, ensuring that when your royal blessing arrives, There will be no obstacle, no stray prop to make you stumble. This abundance that is flowing toward you is not some random stroke of luck. It's not a lottery ticket found on the street. Oh no, Leos are not built for fleeting chances. You are built for earned, glorious success. This provision is the direct karmic return for every seed of creativity, generosity, and courage you have sown with such passion. You have planted these seeds with the fire of your spirit, with a belief in a brighter tomorrow that could light up the darkest night. And now those seeds, which have been quietly taking root in the fertile ground of your efforts, are bursting through the surface, reaching for the sun that is your divine birthright. That sunlight, that sign of what's to come, won't always be a dramatic thunderclap. The universe often speaks in whispers before it roars. Listen with your whole heart, your magnificent, intuitive heart. It might be a sudden phone call from an old colleague, not the one you were expecting, but one who opens a door to an opportunity that feels tailor-made for your unique talents. Sometimes it enters like the first golden rays of dawn, gentle at first, but powerful enough to change the entire landscape. You will see each of these signs as golden paving stones on a path leading you to your destined moment of recognition. You do not need to chase or to force it. You simply need to continue walking in your truth, holding your head high and allowing your own inner light to guide you. For when the universe has decreed your time to shine, nothing and no one can keep that spotlight from finding you. In the days ahead, you will begin to feel this shift in a more tangible way. Old friends, the ones who truly saw your light, may suddenly reappear in your life. An invitation might arrive, seemingly out of the blue, to an event or a project that places you exactly where you need to be. A door at your workplace may swing open so perfectly timed to your current desires that it sends a shiver of cosmic recognition down your spine. Do not waste a moment questioning, why now? The answer is simple, because you are ready now. You have cultivated the strength to receive this blessing, and just as importantly, the wisdom to manage it, like the true king or queen that you are. As you start to notice these golden breadcrumbs from the universe, remember they are not only leading you toward material abundance, they are also guiding you toward a profound truth, a revelation that is intrinsically linked to this blessing. This truth, when it comes to light, will explain everything. It will show you why this financial grace is arriving hand in hand with an unveiling. And you will begin to understand that not all light is meant to guide your path forward. Some light, my friend, is destined to illuminate what has been hiding in the shadows of your own court. You have started to notice the signs, haven't you, Leo? Those small synchronicities, once easily dismissed, are now forming a pattern. A sequence so perfect, it could only be choreographed by the cosmos. You can sense something powerful drawing closer. It's not loud or boastful, but it is insistent. A magnetic pull on your soul that you can no longer ignore. And then the moment of revelation will arrive. It will feel like sitting in the grand familiar throne room of your heart, a space you know so well, when suddenly a piercing beam of light cuts through a crack you never knew was there. At first, you might only notice its startling clarity, But as your eyes adjust, you will see that this light is falling upon a shadowed corner of the room, a corner you had overlooked. And there, in that stark illumination, you will see something that changes everything. A silhouette, a truth about a person you once held in the highest esteem. Perhaps it is someone you believed was your most loyal confidant, the one you trusted to guard your heart and champion your dreams. Suddenly, they reveal a side of themselves that is utterly dissonant with the image you held so dearly. There will be no need for a dramatic confrontation, no shouting match in the halls of your kingdom. The truth will be far more subtle and far more cutting. It may be a single careless phrase. They utter a phrase that dismisses your latest achievement or subtly undermines your confidence. It might be in their eyes, the way they avert their gaze when you speak of your future, or the way their smile doesn't quite reach them when you share a moment of joy. Their light doesn't brighten with yours. It dims as if a veil of envy or resentment has been momentarily lifted. These signals, these subtle shifts in energy, are not things you can easily explain to others. Yet your heart, your magnificent Leo heart, hears them with more clarity than any spoken word. And then, at a certain point, the final piece of truth will fall into place. It will be like the final drop of water that causes the crystal goblet to overflow. But here is the most important part. Dear Leo, this overflow is not meant to shatter you. It is a divine intervention designed to stop you from continuing to deceive yourself. You see, the universe never floods your life with light to burn you. It illuminates so that you can clearly see the energetic chains that have been binding your ankles, slowing your majestic stride. It reveals the truth so you may understand that some relationships, no matter how beautifully they began, were never built on a foundation strong enough to support the weight of your glorious destiny. There is a strange and profound grace in this kind of truth. Once it is fully revealed, you may not feel the chaos and drama you would have imagined. Instead, a peculiar sense of calm will wash over you. It will be the calm of confirmation, the quiet feeling of, "I think I knew this all along." You will not feel the need to roar, to argue, or to demand an explanation. In this moment, your silence will not be weakness. It will be the unshakable strength of a sovereign who recognizes their own immense worth. It will be the strength of one who understands they do not need to cling to a court that is already fracturing from within. It will be the strength of a monarch who knows that when one door is closed by the hand of the universe, it is only to make way for a grander, more magnificent gate to open. But please, my beautiful Leo, do not see this moment only as a loss. It is also a powerful cosmic reminder, a reminder that you are worthy of a circle that is pure. You are worthy of people who are genuine in their applause of a kingdom of trust that is unclouded by the shadows of jealousy or deceit. Allow yourself to feel the sting of disappointment if you must. Even the strongest lion can be wounded by the unexpected shift of a trusted heart. But do not allow that sorrow to become a rope that pulls you back into the past. For if the universe has shown you this truth, it is because it is fiercely protecting you. It is clearing the stage for your next act, and it needs you to walk on unencumbered. In the days that follow this revelation, you will notice something truly magical. Alongside the truth that has been revealed, new doors will begin to swing open. A creative opportunity you have been dreaming of will suddenly manifest. An invitation to collaborate with people who genuinely admire your talents will appear. A new friend may enter your life, someone who carries an energy of pure support and allows you to breathe more easily, to be your full radiant self without fear of being dimmed. It is as if the moment a piece of darkness is removed, pure golden light rushes in to fill that space. And in that, you will see the masterful hand of the universe placing everything in its rightful divine order. You may even look back on those lonely nights of creative struggle or those moments of feeling unseen, and you will find yourself smiling. Not a bitter smile, but a smile of deep, profound understanding. You will realize just how fiercely you have been protected from intentions that were not pure, protected from burdens that were disguised as loyalty, protected from an energy that was subtly draining your own magnificent light. This is the moment you will begin to truly comprehend that truth, no matter how painful its arrival, is always a form of blessing. Because truth, my friend, sets you free. And when you are free, you can see with perfect clarity the golden path that leads directly to the gift the universe has already prepared for you. That moment is like standing on a grand balcony after a heavy thunderstorm has passed. The air is clear. The sky is still a dramatic shade of deep blue, but in the distance, a brilliant streak of golden sunlight begins to break through the clouds. You know in the very core of your being that you are about to step into a new part of your journey, a part where both the gift and the truth reside, leaving you both uplifted and purified. And perhaps as you stand on that threshold, a warm and powerful voice will rise from the depths of your own soul, the roar of your own spirit saying, "Keep going." For ahead lies not only the light, but a miracle waiting for your royal touch. Betrayal seen through our human eyes is a deep and personal wound, especially for a heart as loyal and proud as yours, dear Leo. It can wound our pride, make our generous trust feel fragile, and leave a scar that we fear might never quite fade. But in the hands of the cosmos, betrayal is transformed. It is no longer just a source of pain. It becomes a sacred tool, a piece of a much grander divine plan designed to steer you away from a storyline that was never worthy of your starring role. You see, if the universe wished, it could have allowed you to remain in that comfortable illusion for much longer. It could have spared you the shock, yet it chose to let you see the truth, even knowing it would sting, because it knew that your freedom was more important than your temporary comfort. It knew that your magnificent destiny required an entourage of pure, authentic support. Betrayal, when viewed with earthly eyes, feels only like loss. But when you look at it with the eyes of cosmic wisdom, you see it for what it truly is, a purification. It is like an unseen hand lifting away the heavy, ornate, but ultimately fake jewels that have been weighing down your crown, slowing your ascent to the throne. You have not lost a person. You have reclaimed the sacred space around you so that the right people, your true soul family, may now enter. There are relationships in our lives, Leo, that feel as though they should be part of our entire epic story. But in truth, they are only guest stars sent to teach us a specific, powerful lesson. A lesson about setting boundaries with our boundless generosity. A lesson about our own self-worth, reminding us that our light is a gift, not a utility for others to use. A lesson about not allowing our innate kindness and warmth to be manipulated. And the universe, in all of its love for you, never makes you learn these lessons alone. It walks with you in every silent moment of realization, quietly shielding your magnificent heart from shattering completely. You might ask, why must it hurt this much just to be free? The answer, beautiful soul, is because sometimes we fall in love with a role, a person, or a situation that is no longer good for us. We love it so much that only a shock, a dramatic plot twist, can make us finally let go. This revelation is that shock. It erases the illusions, pulls you back into the reality of your own immense value, and pushes you forward to the place where your true, authentic blessings are waiting for you. Try to look back with clarity. If not for this disappointment, you might still be trusting false smiles and hollow applause. If not for this sense of loss, you would not cherish with your whole heart the hands that hold you and the souls that celebrate you with genuine love. Betrayal, when placed in the alchemical fire of the cosmos, does not leave you with broken pieces. It leaves an opening, an entrance wide enough for a flood of golden light to pour in. And that light doesn't just show you the way forward. It warms and heals the places within you that had grown cold from a lack of true recognition. Remember, this magnificent Leo, not everyone who exits your stage is a loss. It arrives like a gentle, warm breeze, carrying the scent of victory and new beginnings. You will not have to chase it for this miracle. Once dispatched by the universe to you, will find its way directly into your deserving hands. When that burden of deceit is finally set down, you will be astonished to see how much space has been created in your life, in your hands, in your heart. This emptiness is not a sign of loss. It is the sacred vacuum created for receiving. And it is in that very moment of spaciousness that the things you have been longing for, the opportunities you thought might never come, will begin to manifest as if by magic. Miracles do not knock loudly for a Leo. They arrive with a sense of destined grandeur. They arrive like the moment the curtains rise on opening night, when the golden light of the stage softly fills every shadow, not waking you with a sound, but with the thrilling, tender energy of potential. You might not recognize it as a miracle right away, but as you look back, you will understand with breathtaking clarity. Every challenge you faced, every ounce of patience you cultivated, every prayer you sent out to the cosmos has led you to this exact moment. It might be an unexpected, creative opportunity, a project that not only brings you the financial stability you've been seeking, but also allows you to express your truest, most authentic self. It might be a sum of money arriving from a source you never could have imagined, as if the universe is winking at you, reminding you that it knows and honors every one of your needs and desires. Or it might be a seemingly ordinary encounter, a conversation with a stranger that holds the golden key to an entirely new chapter in your life story. The true wonder is this: when the miracle arrives, you will realize it is not merely the answer to a material need. It is cosmic confirmation. It is the universe sending you a standing ovation, applauding you for walking the right path. Your refusal to compromise your integrity, your choice to remain in your truth even when it was difficult, your sovereign decision not to respond to shadows with more shadows. All of it has brought you to the very place the cosmos intended for you to stand. There will be a moment as you look upon this gift, this miracle, when you will feel an emotion that is hard to describe. It will be a powerful mingling of profound gratitude, immense relief, and a deep, soul-stirring feeling as if you are being embraced from behind by a powerful, loving presence that has been watching over you and championing you throughout this entire journey. That presence is the universe, God, source, whatever you wish to call it, and you will understand with every fiber of your being that it is never late. It arrives only at the perfect moment, the moment when the miracle is no longer something you desperately cling to for survival, but a gift you receive with the peace and grace of a true sovereign in their heart. From this point forward, my dear Leo, everything begins to change. This provision doesn't just solve the challenges of the present, it opens up a new possibility for you to live differently, more authentically. You will have the strength and the freedom to say no to relationships, jobs, or situations that drain your magnificent light. You will find the power to choose the work, the environment, and the people that align with your highest values. You will begin to see your future not through the lens of anxiety or the need for approval, but through the clear, confident eyes of one who has witnessed a true miracle unfold in their own life. Strangely enough, as soon as this miracle appears, other things in your life will also begin to click into place, as if your entire reality is being rearranged to match this new, higher frequency. You will find yourself meeting the right people at the right time. You will see doors that were once locked, now standing wide open, without you even having to knock. And amidst all these incredible shifts, there will come a moment when you will pause, take a deep, satisfying breath, and feel something with absolute certainty. This blessing is not the final destination. It is only the first step into an entirely new chapter of your life. A chapter you will enter with hands no longer bound by false loyalties and a heart that has learned to place its immense trust in the right place, within yourself and within the universe that adores you. And perhaps somewhere in that quiet, powerful moment, you will hear the whisper of your own soul, clear and unmistakable. You are ready. Go on, for there are even greater blessings ahead. When this miracle has finally touched your hands, my magnificent Leo, something extraordinary will happen. It is not that you will suddenly become a different person. Rather, the innate goodness, the radiant power that was already within you, will begin to rise with an unstoppable force. It will be like a royal garden, once neglected, now being nourished with celestial waters and lit by a brilliant inner sun. Every dormant seed of potential will begin to bloom all at once. You will notice yourself speaking differently. Your voice will carry a new resonance, a quiet authority that commands respect without needing to be loud. Your eyes will no longer be searching the crowd for acceptance. They will look directly ahead with the calm confidence of someone who knows without a doubt where they belong. Decisions that once made you hesitate will now flow from you with a deep sense of peace. Not because you are certain the path will always be easy, but because you know that the universe will walk with you, no matter how uneven the road may be. A profound sense of freedom will begin to spread through every cell of your being. Freedom from the fear of being misunderstood or not liked. Freedom from the exhausting need for external praise or recognition. And freedom from the invisible chains of past disappointments that you never even realized you were carrying. And here is something truly remarkable. As you rise with this new, authentic strength, the world around you will begin to respond differently. Those who once overlooked your brilliance will now see you with a newfound respect. Invitations, new doors, and golden opportunities will start appearing, not because you begged or auditioned for them, but because you are now radiating a sovereign presence that naturally draws every good and noble thing to you. But this new strength is not only demonstrated in the way you step out into the world, it is also found in the way you step into yourself. You will find it easier to sit in silence alone in your own magnificent presence, without needing distractions to fill the emptiness. You will begin to hear with crystal clarity the voice of your own intuition, the voice of your higher self. That voice once buried beneath the noise of self-doubt and the opinions of others will now rise like a clear, golden bell ringing through the still air. And that voice will whisper truths to you that you never dared to fully believe before, that you are strong enough to forgive without being weak, that you can close a door with grace without needing to slam it shut, that you never ever need to explain your worth to anyone, for that worth was bestowed upon you by the Creator of the entire cosmos. This new strength, my dear Leo, also carries another precious gift: discernment. You will know with an instinct that is sharp and true who is meant to step into your inner circle and who must remain at the threshold. You will no longer throw your generous heart wide open to everyone who seeks your warmth, yet you will not lock it away out of fear. You will love with more wisdom, with more depth, and yet with more freedom than ever before. And perhaps the most beautiful part of this entire rebirth is the profound realization that you no longer walk alone. The universe is beside you, and every step you take is woven into a divine cosmic plan. When you pause to breathe, you will feel its hand resting gently on your shoulder, a silent reminder: you need not worry. I have already prepared the road ahead. Now, with a heart that has been healed and hands that are free, you are ready to enter your new land, your new kingdom. You are no longer the one who watches miracles from afar. The universe's plan for you was written long before you ever knew this pain, and your miracle is already in motion, moving toward you with each quiet, certain, and divinely timed step. If your heart is trembling now with the power and truth of this moment, whisper softly or declare it with a roar to the cosmos: I am ready. I receive all that you have prepared for me. Thank you, beautiful soul, for taking this time to sit, to listen, and to allow this story to touch your heart. I wish you days filled with radiant peace, nights of deep restorative rest, and mornings where you awaken with a heart overflowing with gratitude for the magnificent star that you are. May you always find the light, especially in the darkest hours, and may you always carry the courage to step boldly into the glorious, truly future the universe has prepared for you.